Yo, hold on. Wagwan, man. Shalom, man. All the other introductions I can think of. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Don't attack me. I know. I said I was gonna drop another video way back when. It's my fault. That's on me. I'm taking full accountability. It's my dream to be a big YouTuber, but I'm not doing the work in order to get there. I'm letting a lot of the other things get ahead of that. And I know I kind of have to, but this is my dream. So I know I have to put in the work. I'm sorry. I apologize for not putting out my vid like I said I would. I know I'm being a big fat fibber, telling tall tales. I'm not an author, so I'm not trying to tell tales. I'm not trying to tell tales. If you know, you know. So, what's up, family, man? How y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing well. I hope all is well. I hope y'all been blessed. Uh, you know, excuse my cut. I need to get one. Hey, it is what it is. We all are gonna look the same in the kingdom of heaven. Ain't gonna be no cuts, no waves, no none of that. So boom, you guys know why I'm here, man. I just received some wisdom from the Most High, and I come here to relate to y'all and tell y'all not only the wisdom that I receive, but the things that I've been going through, all the battles that I've been facing, and just life, period. Ever since my last video, which was probably got to be at least 2 weeks ago. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. So, boom, let's get into it, man. My first thing I'm going to speak on, my first topic I'm going to speak on is just what God revealed to me today. So, boom. As you know me, the things that I talk about on my spiritual channel, the battles that I talk about facing less in everything, just literally in every way, shape, form, imaginable. The battles that I face and speaking in that particular topic and what I go through. I received a revelation about it after reading a YouTube comment about what a young man's grandmother told him. I believe maybe young man, I don't know. It's a YouTube comment. And it was speaking of marriage. And it was speaking of marriage of it's not a substitute or not some type of easy fix to your lust problems. It's not gonna be that simple because marriage is hard. It's difficult. I've seen, I haven't experienced it me personally, but it's difficult. And it's not gonna be this quick fix to fix every single problem you may have with lust. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But it won't. I'm telling you this for a fact because it makes sense. It clicks in my head when I think about this. If you're sick, if you're addicted to a drug, if you're addicted to alcohol, if you're addicted to marijuana, whatever, if that is what you're addicted to, how can you be set free by giving it to it more with just one person instead of just smoking by yourself or smoking with multiple people? You won't. If you want to quit cold turkey, you're going to have to quit. You're going to have to stop doing what makes you sick, what makes you addicted to whatever drug, whatever substance that you just won't let go of. It's going to be something that's going to take a lot from you. It's going to take so much hard work and effort and energy. And for people of God, for true believers, for true followers of Christ, to ask God to bless them with a spouse, depending on, I don't know who's watching this, a man or a woman. If you're a man, if you're asking for God for a wife, like how I used to, and you can't even control your addictions, you can't even quit cold turkey, you're setting yourself up for failure. And I thought that marriage was a caveat for any problem with lust. But I thought to myself, it would literally be like someone visiting you in a hospital bed every day. Like, you would literally have someone who's living with you, or just like you're an old man with a nurse in a nursing home. Because you're sick, you can't take care of yourself. So she's taking care of you. If you're a man watching this, you have a wife, she's taking care of you. But in this instance of the nursing home, But literally, though, the wife does take care of the husband. So, boom. If you have this addiction, this problem with lust, it won't go away just because you're married. It will be just like you're an old man who has a nurse, who the nurse has to continually help this person. The old man's never going to get younger. So he's going to need that nurse. And if that nurse just disappears, that old man is done. He's cooked. Dunzo. GG's in the chat. I know I'm Gen Z. I'm speaking in Gen Z right now. So just, hey, look it up. Bear with me. If you're someone who struggles with this addiction, as far as lust in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I'm not going to get too specific in the details because you know how YouTube be tripping. And just other reasons, period. If you're someone who struggles with this like me, no matter what realm it may be, just know that marriage is not the answer. It's a reward, and it is a test, and it is a challenge for people who are healed. If you're healed, marriage is an option for you. But if you're still sick, marriage is a no-go for you. You will be crazy to even think that that would be a good option. So I received this revelation from reading a YouTube comment session this morning before I was, out when I was getting ready for church. I read that this morning and I was just like, wow, that is such a great revelation. I'm so glad God gave me this wisdom today because that's something that I've been needing. And in my mind, I had just been thinking that I'm just so sick and tired of battling this specific ailment of lust. I'm sick and tired of battling it. But I came to the conclusion that I can be sick and tired as much as I want, but that doesn't mean that I'm cured. And if I'm not cured, then I'm still riddled with this disease. It may be spiritual, but it's still a disease. I'm still riddled with, and I still need to put in the work and pray to be cured. So if I put in the work and I pray, I will be cured. And that's a growing process that I have not done all the way yet. I've done it a little bit in the past, but I haven't completed it yet. Not yet. I know you look at my YouTube title videos and you would think otherwise, but I wasn't all the way correct with that statement. But I can be, as long as I keep going. Scripture talks about getting back up after you fall. Scripture talks about forgiving a man 7 times 70. It's a lot of forgiveness. Scripture never says, oh, one and done. You're good. Pray one time, it's over. You're done. Because always remember, life is never going to get easier. It's going to get harder. I don't care if you're a Christian or not. It's going to get harder. It's never going to get easier. So if your problem is lust, wrath, jealousy, pride, ego, it's going to get worse. And you're either going to get wiser or more foolish. That's how it's going to be. Point blank, period, end of discussion. And it's going to get to a point where you're going to see that you're going to be by yourself in that nursing home. Because no one wants to be around someone who never took the time to master this self, to master your mind, your body, and your spirit. No one's gonna want to be around that type of person. Point blank, period, in a discussion. And you gotta do the work. I would not be in the Air Force if I didn't do the work. If I didn't study. If I didn't run. I don't exercise nowhere near as much as I need to. But if I don't run, if I don't do push-ups, I won't stay in the Air Force, which is a current problem that I'm, dealing with as far as getting a exercise routine. So I'm not coming at you as on a high horse. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm telling you the facts. This ain't no fiction. This ain't no Dr. Seuss. This ain't no Cat in the Hat book. This is straight non-fiction. This is facts. If you don't put in the work, you're cooked. You're done. There is nothing that you will be able to do in life if you don't put in the work. regardless of God or not, regardless of your religion or not, because this is my spiritual channel that I talk about my belief, my religion, which is Christianity. I'm a Christian. I spread the news about this on my channel. I need to do it a lot more. I kind of had a little phase where I was like dipping back from it, but now I'm locked back in because I know this is my gift. This is what I'm supposed to leave on this earth because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. What I'm telling you is, bro, if you really want someone that bad, a spouse, whether you're a man or woman watching this, I don't know. Lock in, bro. Don't stand on business. Be about your Father's business. And his business is miracle working. His business is forgiveness. His business is healing. You be about things of that nature. You can't walk into a hospital and heal everyone. You can't forgive all your enemies in one day. But you can put forth the effort and try. And begin the process of not only healing others, but healing yourself. There are so many people that I would want to just put my hands and feet on because of the things that they done to me in the past. You're talking to someone who dealt with bullying since middle school for as long as I can remember. So I have plenty of thoughts of doing crazy things to people that I will never even see again. But what matters is what I don't do, what I think. I control my thoughts and I be a master of my own thoughts. And I don't obey my thoughts. What matters is me obeying God. Because he's the one who gives me my mind so I can have thoughts. But not all thoughts are going to be of God. A lot of them are not going to be of God. And you're going to know because if this thought matches with scripture, then it is of God. But if this thought matches what the enemy or what he preaches or what he holds value, then it's not of God. It is an intrusive thought, a random thought that the enemy gave you to throw you under the bus, to completely run you over. And he's going to do it. He's not scared to do that. He's going to pick apart someone who's weaker than him. And without God, we are weak. I don't care what you bench. I don't care what you squat. Without God, we are weak, man. So, yeah, man. I'm done with that segment. Can't quite remember what the other, 3 segments are, but I'm just going to speak about what's currently on my mind to speak. So, I'm done with my preaching segment, If you were tired of me doing that, well, then now I guess you got your reward, but why even watch my video if that wasn't your thing? Because that's literally 99.9% of my channel. So boom, man. I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm gonna do different types of videos. Maybe a few of them about like Air Force life, military life. I won't go too in depth with it. While like bring cameras to work, I'm not gonna do all that. It's not my thing. For now, there's a lot that I need to work on as far as YouTube, but I got a lot going on. Between school, my job, everything. I'm in a new job now, honor guard. Woo! And I'm doing this for a while. Hopefully I can, rock out and just do everything I need to do, get it done, and just be amazing at it. I pray for success for the next 6 months. Hope you guys pray for me. I'm just living life, doing my own thing, and just not necessarily doing my own thing. Let me backtrack. I'm living my life, and I'm doing the things that needs to be done within the bounds of God's scripture. What aside from my slip ups and my mistakes, aside from that, but the main points, I'm doing what needs to be done, which as far as growing with God and just living a life to pursue God. See, it's not about your slip ups, your falls. It's about your intentions. If you have the intention to go out and commit all these debauchery and nonsense and just everything you can think of to separate yourself from God, well then guess what is going to happen when you die? You're going to go to hell. Easy as pie. And I don't mean to be ironic, but it's going to be very simple. And just, it's not going to work. Can't con God. You can't scam your way into heaven. It is what it is. You remember that guy on TikTok? You know? So boom, man, that's it. It's about your heart. Yeah, the posture of your heart. But I don't mean just go out and just go to freaking, you know, nightclubs and everything. But if you're gonna do that, then you have to check the posture of your heart. Just you talking to someone who goes out. I go out every now and then. You know, that's not really my thing, but like I said, I would never preach from y'all from a high horse, from a high pedestal. I tell y'all 100% transparency. I have never been as honest with you guys as I have been with anyone else in my life, period. Because I want to build that community, that faith-based community with you, with you guys, point blank, period. I want you guys to know who I am as a person. This is me. It's nothing. You guys know everything about me, to be honest with you. And I'm glad, because this is what my YouTube is for. I have nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide that I want or I don't want to be put out. Because at the end of the day, what's done in the dark will come out to the light anyway. God knows. So at the end of the day, I'm still trying to keep myself from not making it to the kingdom of heaven regardless. But then again, I'm in the wrong for doing that, because I can't stop that. I can't keep myself from making it to heaven. I have to just have the faith and have the correct heart posture. So even I'm learning every day. I may seem as wise or whatever some people may call me, but I slip up more than you will ever know. No matter how transparent I am, I slip up more than anyone will ever know. More than my own family will ever know. I've done all kinds of things that you couldn't even name. You wouldn't even assume that I've done. But I'm not who I used to be. I'm different. I have a different heart posture. I'm a completely different person. And that's what it means to truly turn up a new leaf. So I'm telling you guys these things so you can learn these things, so you can better yourself and learn and grow. This is a part of life. You need to grow. Grow. Learn. People perish for a lack of knowledge. That's what Jesus says in Scripture, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm going to end this long speech, but I hope you took the words that I've been saying, and I hope you let them be planted in your heart like seeds in the fields. I hope you learn and listen to what I've said in this video. I know it's long, but hey, if you don't watch the whole video, it's on you. It's up to you. You don't have to. It's your choice. But if you have, I appreciate it. Hit the like button, put a comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm not gonna beg for likes, but I love you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up with this one. More content coming soon. I don't know when. Probably on Sundays. Maybe. But yeah. I love you guys. Oh, sorry. I love you guys. Peace out.